Good morning.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support
Good
this channel on
morning.
Patreon. Ann, Georgie, and Vicky, Lori, Deshawn,
You are
Elston,
watching-
Marilyn, Shamina, Tammy, Beth Ann, Georgiana, Amanda, Carmen, Lisa, Wesley, Tamika, Nancy, Tanya, Joanne, Shauna, Mouse Baby, Barbie, Tina, Amanda, George, Jody, Amy, David, Brandy, Janice, Nina, Bobby, Jane, Heather, Monica, Charity, Carol, Athea, Karen, Sandra, Deborah, Cynthia, Bonita, Lydia, Yessie, Cindy, April, Karen, Carrie, Yvette, Marla, Maya, Kathy, Michelle, Donna, Tammy, Melissa, Emma, Keisha, Angie, Shanna, Dee, Marie, Virginia, and Angela. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good afternoon. I think there's a delay this morning, so bear with me with that because I need some of your opinions on exactly what we're doing. So I did this card yesterday and I used, oh, you can't even see. I used embossing powder on the berries and on this red. The gold is drawn on there and embossed. And the season's greeting is also embossed. The leaves are not embossed, they're just drawn in with the Cricut. And these squares are not on here perfect. I had to rip them all off once and replace them, and I thought they were on like totally uneven, and so I thought, if I rip them off, I'm gonna pull them back down, so if something rips underneath, you don't see it anyway. So it's a little better than it was. So there's the card. I thought I would step out of the box and do black. So today, colors do I have? I thought, let's try something different. I'm also going to use different embossing powder on the berries. Do you want to use black? Because we have to cut this out. Nothing's cut out yet. We have to cut it out as we go, because we have to cut and then emboss and then cut and emboss because it has to be wet to emboss. So we're going to be cutting and embossing today, and I'm going to show you in Design Space. So instead of the black, let me know if you'd like to see the black, not instead of black, I guess. Or would you like, instead of black, would you like to see blue or green? So say black, blue, or green. And while we're doing that and waiting for your answers, let's go over to Design Space. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support. I thought I turned that off. There we go. And I wanted to make a card that wasn't a Christmas card, that it was Season's Greetings, means, just in the winter, nice card if you don't celebrate Christmas, or if you celebrate something else, or just a nice card to give in the winter. Tracy says, question on embossing powders. She's had them forever. Do they go bad? Well, I've had mine forever too. So I think they're still good. Boy, we getting lots of answers. Let me see. What do we think we have more of? Wow, it's almost even. I cannot figure out. Green, green, black, black, blue, blue, green, green, black, black, blue, blue. There's so many. Green, blue, blue, green, blue. Okay, black is out. Blue, green, green, green. Blue, blue, green. Okay, we might go blue. Yeah, put the names in a hat and draw one. Okay, so this is the card. This is a base card that I have shared with Patreon supporters in the past. I have, if you go to melodylaneinspired.com to go to get my files, it's under just plain cards, and this is card base number 4, which you can see here, number 4. And then I set some with different colors so you didn't have to just see white. You could do, you can do anything to this card. There's another one, same thing. I have that one. And then I have this one too. I was trying to think of something to do, but I haven't yet. And then I thought this one, I wanted to do something like this and have it draw on here. Now the reason this is black is because this whole piece, I wanted to see what it looks like. I attached the writing to these 4 squares. So when I get the 4 squares and put them on the card, I won't see all this. And I wanted to see it better. So what I did is I just changed this to black, just so I can see what these will look like without the extra. Wouldn't that look cool? I think that would look cool. I don't know if I could emboss that because it's a lot of writing and it might dry before we do that. And what was I going to say? But I can't think of anything for this card. This card could be a thank you or birthday or anything you can just write on the card. And then you could add something to this or just leave it plain. Let me show you what I did to the card we're doing today. So this is the card. If you go into, this is just an image. So many people ask, I didn't know it could fill in. Well, if you just added a circle, it's not going to fill in. There's no fill in button. That would be amazing, Cricut. But I found this. Let me show you. I was looking for greetings. I just decided to use the text. Okay, go to cartridges and search filled. So one of the images is from here and the other one is from here. So these will all fill in where you see this color. So this is the one I used. So you can use any of these images and it will fill in. Now on this green part, on this part, I used a marker. So I did not, see how nicely that's colored? I really like how you can see how it's colored. It's really colored nicely. Much better than what I can color. But I just used a Cricut marker, the 1-point tip. And then I keep calling them cherries, but they're berries. They're not cherries. I did color those in solid with the pen. It was really easy to color in. But let's go back to cartridges. Drawn. Oh, I should have searched filled in, but these are here too. So you can do drawn filled shapes. No, it's not green paper. It's the marker. Sour apple marker, which is not an option in Design Space. It's sour apple fine point is an option, but not the marker. So the filled in shapes, what I did for, let me show you what I'm talking about. So for this piece here, I just added that filled in square 3 times. So I added this in. But look at all these. And there's a circle. You can do that. There's these shapes. Triangle. So I create a lot of my projects with free shapes. Just shapes. I could use these shapes also to fill in or to make other projects. Like with this, you could duplicate this and flip one and make a complete circle of 3 different colors. That would be cool. And you could put someone's initial in that. So let's go ahead and insert image. And so when you get these, let me show you. When you make them bigger, the line is finer. When you make them smaller, the line is thicker. See, the bigger it gets, it's not filled in as much. So what I did is it also comes with a piece to cut out. Let's color the background. And I can't get to it because this is getting here. We'll just make it that color. Let me put this back so you can see it. So this has a piece that's going to cut out, and it's rounded. That's really nice. You can use these rounded pieces without these. If you want just a nice rounded piece, you got it there. Okay. And what I did is I got rid of that piece and let me take this piece and duplicate it. And I'm just going to repeat what I did there, kind of. So also, if you got my file as soon as I shared it last night, it has the square around it, but then later I took and turned it off over here. What I did is I unlocked this. I shortened this, and now you can't see this color very well. I'm going to click on the straw and change the color of this. Let's do this color just so you can see it better. And what I did is I wanted it filled in. Well, let's send this to the back. Okay. Move backwards. Okay. And line that up. And you can change it to how much thickness you want it. See there, it's more filled in solid. Here, it's more, I think that's more fun. But you can do what you want. So then what I did is I just duplicated. And let's take out these squares so we don't have that. And then I duplicated again. And I think I did, whoops, drag this one out a little. And then I thought, well, let's have it thicker up here and a little thinner as we go. So that's what I did. And then you can take all of that and attach it. So then it will write on top of this whole thing, and it'll cut out the red piece there. Yeah. We're going to actually do the project. So I'm just kind of showing you how I did it in Design Space right now. I used glitter gel pens. Here are the pens I used. Actually, for the green, I didn't use a gel pen because I changed my mind on the green embossing. I didn't want it to emboss. I just wanted to use the marker. So on the silver writing, I used the glitter silver. You can't see that at all. They should have wrote with black ink, but they wrote with gray ink on a silver pen. And the gel pen, 1 point, it's red gel pen. And the gel tip 0.8 glitter gold. Now, this might be, they've changed the way they do their pens. And I've had pens all throughout since they made them from the beginning. So these, and this one I couldn't find in Design Space, so I'm thinking it's older. This is the one I did the leaves on. It's a medium point. The pens are on sale. Buy 3, get 3 free. As with everything, with the paper and the mats and the blades, and the Easy Press mats are on sale. The paper, I said that, vinyl iron-on chipboard, the aluminum, the veneer, the wood, the textured vinyl, everything. Somebody thinks they're gonna call me. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay. Oh, and my embossing buddy. Do you guys know what this is? This is very important. Okay, this is what I cut before, so we're just gonna use this one, and we're gonna cut this one first. But let's go, where's my Design Space? Here we go. Okay, let me show you over here. So that was the browser version. This is the one I'm using to cut. This is the one I was cutting it with. So I'm going to go ahead and click Make It. So if you click one of my links below for Cricut, I will get a small commission. And that would help me a lot, help support my videos. Okay, and because I have the red paper already on the mat, ready to go, I'm gonna skip ahead and just do the red one right now. And we will have to do this one emboss right away before we even cut the other pieces. Okay? Oh, and you get 10% off. Okay, you guys, I gotta come back and talk to you. This is the last day of the sale. You buy 3 of anything that says buy 3, get free. It's all materials, all accessories, except infusible ink. But you buy 3, get 3 free. If you have access, you get another 10% off. You get 10% off the 3 you're paying for. And if you use my code HAPPY, you get another 10% off that those 3 that you've already got 10% off if you have access. If you don't have access, use my code, you do get 10% off. And it's the last day. Okay. No, wrong one. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue. The pens are buy 1, get 1, or buy 3, get 3 free. Let me show you. I have tabs open, guys. Lots of them. Look. Let me see what you guys see. Buy 3, get 3 free. Buy 3, get 3 free. All of these things are buy 3, get 3 free. All of these things. Not the infusible ink. Materials. Go to newest materials. There might be something you don't have yet. I guarantee there's something you don't have yet. This is my favorite one. Okay, we're going to get back to the project in a second. But did you guys see this? Oh, that's all in that one. They have paper in this too, but they have more options. I love the paper in that. Look at this one. Don't just look at the first piece of paper, although that's pretty. Okay, now we're spinning. Did you all jump on the site? Look at all of this. These are new. Look at how pretty it is. Look at this one. And this one. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I do get a little excited. Okay. Oh, we're over here. Design space. Okay, we have to choose cardstock. And it says load the gold pen. So that's what we're going to do. And we have to turn it on. Okay. Let's go over here. Let me see if I can. I'm only going to show this once. I'm not going to move the camera every time I do this. So to load the gold pen, take the tip off. I push down with this finger up here and then pull up with my thumb. Close it up. When you load your mat, if you're new, make sure you put just a little pressure on it while you hit the button. And then you gotta hit the go button. Please tell me I'm not the only one that forgets to hit the go button. Oh, you know what? Stop. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use my embossing buddy. So I am just gonna rub this on here. And what this does is it keeps the embossing powder from sticking to the paper where I don't want it. Okay, now let's see if we can just stick this back in. It says it's on the same mat. Hit go. You do not have to buy 3 of the same thing, no. You can buy 1 blade, 1 mat, 1 pack of paper, 1 pen set. Oh, Glenn, thank you for becoming a member. What's your question? Yes, this is just regular red cardstock by Cricut. It's not anything special. And I am using, it's gonna cut now. Oh, you can see that. It's from Recollections from Michael's Sparkle Embossing Paper or Powder Clear Gold. Okay, now we're going to emboss this. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to get just a piece of printer paper, just any paper, and I'm going to sprinkle this gold on here. You can use any embossing powder you want to use. I like to completely cover it, pour it back in. Now look at it. Okay, now we need my Cricut tweezers. So many people don't like the reverse tweezers because they're different. I love them because I can put them right there and it holds it without me having to squeeze and hold it. And I'm using a Wagner heat gun. I'm gonna let it warm up just a second. And then you will be able to see this change. Can you see it? Embossing powder is just tiny pieces of plastic. I'm going to make sure I got where my little thing was. I do not know why these lights are not working. I just bought a new light though. It's still in my car. I got to get it and set it up today. There. Now you can see that better. Isn't it cool? I like how you can see the lines and it's not solid. But you know what? You could have the Cricut draw anything on here and emboss it. Anything. You could do a mandala design on it and do it. Isn't that cool? And it's textured. Here, I'm going to put my nail across it. Oh, wait. I don't know where my mic is. Can you hear that? Yeah, if it starts to warp, you can do the back of it too. And look, I got embossing powder on the back, but that doesn't matter. And I can just flip it back. Okay, so now the reason I use, this is just plain copy paper. Some people use different things, and I've tried many different things, even purchased a little plastic tray thing with a little bitty nozzle. Nothing works for me except for paper. And sometimes I put just a little crease in it, and I tap it from underneath. See how it's in a nice line? If you put a little fold right here at the bottom, it'll go right inside. Wait. There. And then you put it all in your jar. Okay, these, I can't tell you they're still available. I bought these probably 6-7 years ago. Okay, so that's my story. All right, now we got this. We're gonna take this off the mat. What color? We were gonna use blue. Something out of the ordinary, I think. Why is this stuck? This paper was on here since yesterday afternoon. Okay. Oh, I think white is next. So white, we are going to be embossing in this top corner. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy. Thank you, Glenda, for the other day when we were in our Patreon hangout chat. She was talking about this. I'm like, oh, where's mine at? I found 2 of them. Because I lose them, don't know where they're at, and then buy another one. Now I know, because of my dream box, I know where they're all at. So exciting. Okay, I'm going to show you Design Space. This is the card we're making, but we're not going to use black this time. The Cricut gel pens work for embossing. You can use embossing pens. And I am using powder, the embossing powder. So now we're doing this one. I'm going to edit this just so you can see it. So we're going to be writing over here, and this takes a while to write. So I'll be happy to answer questions while this is writing. And because it takes so long, it does the red first, I think. So it's dry and we need it to be wet, so I do color that in. Okay, so let's cut this one. We are going to load the red pen. Make sure you read first to see, because we're doing two different colors of pens. So make sure you put the correct pen in. Let's go over here. I'm going to load my mat, change my pen. Where's my lid? Put my red pen in. Here's the red pen. And hit go. While I look, oh, I found it. It was in front of the computer. Uh-oh, something's wrong. Dang it. I didn't read all of the instructions. I need the score wheel. Where's my score wheel? Oh, it's right here. I gotta change the blade to the score wheel. I forgot this one has a score line for the card. The Embossing Buddy, I'm not sure. I get it from Amazon. There is a link to it below in the description, I think. Hi, Melanie. Oh, it's just gonna write now. Then I'll have to change the blade after it does the writing. Let me show you Design Space. See, this one's gonna take a long time. Yep, I've done other videos on the Cricut pens embossing too. Yeah, and it's only the Cricut gel pens. The regular pens do not work. My Cricut is sitting on two 6x6 boxes. Do you want to see them? Because we got a long way to go. I gotta change cameras. Oh wait, I think I can change it here. Here we go. See those boxes? There's my desk. It's such a mess. Do you want to see my messy room? Look at this camera. I have to tape that on there. Okay. That's what my Cricut's sitting on. Those boxes, I got them from Michael's. And where are we at? 28% done. Okay, now it says change the tool. This is a question I get so many times. People ask, well, how do you know what pen to put in? And how does the Cricut know which pen to use? So we're going to change the pen. And I'm going to change the blade while we're here. So it's the cutting blade. It's probably going to stop again and tell me to change the cutting blade too. If it doesn't know I changed it. might not. It might know. Claire asks, what is the best way to do this if you're doing multiple cards? If you're embossing multiple cards like this, you have to put the powder on as soon as you take it out of the machine. So you could possibly put the powder on and set it off to the side and then go through and use the heat gun on all of them. But you do have to have the powder on there. But then if it dries, it could fall off. I'm not sure. Yes, the recollection boxes that they're sitting on. That I got years ago. So this is my hair. This is the card we're making. We just did this piece. We embossed the red paper. Well, it looked like that without the gold dots on it before. And Thursday night, I might have you guys for my Thursday Night Live. Do you guys want to help me finish loading my dream box? I have some questions. I'm not sure what to do. I have over here, right there, I have these drawers, not drawers, shelves that can go up through here. And I have some questions about where I should maybe switch some things. And I want your input. So I thought I would do it live. I can also show you how to put in these shelves. It's so easy. Like my son was doing it at first for me just because, you know, I figured let him do it. And then he was busy doing something else and I wanted a shelf up. He's like, Mom, you can do it. It's easy. So I looked at it and I'm like, oh, it's really easy. Oh my gosh, it's nice and hot here today, but tomorrow the high is only like 63. Okay, yes to the dream box. Are you using the box primarily for storage? I put all of my favorite things in the box except for paper because my whole wall on the other side of the room is paper and I wanted all these things that I don't use. Like I have a whole drawer. Is it this? All these things over here are all like materials to cut, and then here, let me switch. Yeah, I'll answer questions on the dream box. Look, we still have 78. We have that much more to go. We did 78. So let's go. I gotta turn on this camera. There we go. Okay. So there it is so far. And I have things to cover. There's Kobe. There's Cricut. I have those things there I still need to iron on. There's my little Cricut collection. And I love all these markers and pens. I love to color. And all those are stamps, and those albums are all stamps. I love to use stamps. And all my embossing folders. You guys, I forget to emboss. Look, so I have my Empress. I have all those foils and glitters. There's all my Cricut pens. All my Cricut pens fit in those 4 things, except for the infusible ink ones. And I'm getting more infusible ink ones. So excited. I have 2 empty drawers down there. And I have a couple empty ones of the little bitty ones too. Yes, this is where I always craft, from my desk right here. I took the table off the dream box if you click on the link for the dream box in the description below, you will see how the dream box closes up into a 3x3 box, and it has a table. Well, I didn't need the table. Oh, we're done. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Oh, we're not done. It's telling me to change the blade. So I'm just gonna hit go. Detecting tool. It didn't know I already changed it. What is your favorite markers? I love the real brush watercolor markers, and Arteza is the best priced ones. And I also have the Zig. I like the Zig too, and the Arteza the same. And the Arteza are so much cheaper. And I like the Arteza alcohol markers too. And I got so many colored pencils. You guys, I want to color. You can order the dream box already together, and that's what I did. I just had to screw on each side door. That's it. Okay, we are ready. Where is your vinyl? That's a great question. Let me show you really fast. I remember how to do this. Turn on this camera. So there's my vinyl. Over here, I have in that cart is all chalk couture. And in the cart next to it is all iron-on vinyl. That's all iron-on in there. And the house is a mess. And look what I just did this morning. Wait, you can't see. Okay, see? See these doors close up. I have all my, not all of them, because I have huge stacks. There's my neighbor's house. Huge stacks of mats. So I put little command hooks and put mats on the back of this. And it just sits there. Sorry it's jiggly. Okay, back to the project. Now normally, here's what they look like. Now this is what it looks like with a medium point pen. These, and this is a fine point pen. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to take these off. And this is the card base. And let me just set that over there. Okay, because this takes so long to fill that in with a pen, because it's just lines and stripes. Let me show you what I do to that first. Let me get the pen back on. For these, I also went ahead and colored the edge of the marker or the paper where the green was, only where the green was. Because I raised these up on my card, so I think you would see that if I didn't. And I'm just using the same marker. You wouldn't have to use the same if you have a thinner marker. You could do something similar. Okay, now this piece is the only piece we're going to emboss. And because that's dry, we're going to color it in. And I used Ranger Super Fine Detail Embossing Powder, and I think that was a mistake. This is awesome stuff. This is great and I love it, but it's too fine for this project. I wish I used one. I don't know if I have another clear. I do have a clear one. I have so many little white ones. I'm going to try this one. This is Zing Embossing Powder Glitter Finish in red. I haven't used this one, or if I did, I don't remember. So I'm going to move these pieces because we don't need those for this. And I'm just going to color this in. It has to be with the gel pen, the red gel pen. So I'm going to outline it. And just do little circles. To make sure you get it all. Now you can make this card without embossing. I just wanted to play with embossing powders. I decided I need to use my craft supplies I've purchased. Okay. Now I'm going to dump some of this on. Oh, look it's new. Or I just did that last time. Oh, no, I did use that embossing buddy. Press it down. Okay. I feel like it's not on there really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. Wait a minute. Get the powder off where you don't want it. Let me go over it again. See if I can. I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, that looks better. So what I just did there is I heated it up and then I dipped it in the embossing powder again. You can use a fine paintbrush as like a broom to get it off where you don't want it. There we go. You see it? It's hard to see in that light. Okay, so now we're going to put this back in. Little thing here. Pour that in. Okay, now we have, the base of the card. And I think we said we're going to do that in blue. Put these over here before I lose them. Don't know what that is. Okay. Put this one on. I'm going to use my Embossing Buddy better than I did on the white one. You can also use a fabric softener sheet. Okay, now we're here. This time we're using the silver glitter gel pen. And hit go. And here's what that looks like. Okay, are there any questions so far? I'm going to use a different embossing powder. The Empress Mini would be enough if you're just doing cards, like the A2 size cards, to emboss. Trying to open this embossing powder. It's never been opened. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to pour this on while it's on the mat. I'll show you what kind this is in a minute. Well, I'm gonna put that in. I should use a different piece of paper. Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry. I just poured this on while it was sitting on the mat. And you shouldn't do because you'll get it on the mat. I'm going to go ahead and pour this back in here. I do not know how many pens Cricut has. What I can do is show you my pen collection, which I think I have most of them, if not all of them. They have some Martha Stewart ones. I don't remember if I bought them or not. I'll have to check my order. Okay, season's greetings. We're gonna let this heat up. I don't know if you can see this. This has an iridescent glitter to it. I'm gonna put a little more. This is Ranger's Bridal Tinsel embossing powder. I sometimes like to press it on. Need to flick some off. See that? Okay, let's put this away. These tweezers are amazing. Okay. So let's put the card together. Let's do it this way. And I'm going to put this on the card first. And I just choose to put this here so it doesn't hit the S there. So I'm going to glue this here with art glitter glue. Whoops, I want it over here a little more. That glue dries clear. Now we have to put the little pieces on like a puzzle. And the best thing to do is look at your design in Design Space, because I have no idea how they go. Let's look. Okay, let's go here. We're going to click Finish. If you were to purchase the digital mystery box, it is yours forever. It will go away at some point in Design Space, but not if you purchase it. Okay, so it goes like that. I'm looking at your chat. I do have a video that I made like 10 years ago that teaches you how to make an embossing buddy. I think you use a nylon sock, you know, like nylons, and this big one goes here. You fill it with cornstarch, and this goes here, and this one goes here. You know, you can't put a puzzle together unless you're looking at the picture. Now, I wanted these to stand up. I also wanted to go over that just a bit. You can do this any way you want to do it. I'm going to use some of these. These are black. I think I got these from May May. I'm not positive. How do I open it? It doesn't have a flippy flip. I guess I'm gonna cut it open. I think I need more adhesive, and I don't want to waste all those black ones. I'm going to use this big roll of tape because I need these to be better than just sticking a few pieces on. So I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to put 2 pieces on each one. I got this from May May too. May May's the best. Check her website out. May May Made It. She has lots of great videos too in crafting. Okay, let's lay this one down first. If it's not straight, I can lift it up. I'm never going to get it straight. There we go. Now I just have to line the others up with it. So I'm using this about 1 inch thick. If you want this to pop up more, you could put 2 layers of tape on it. Now I'm going to line this up. I want a space between them. And put my head in the way. It's nice this tape just rips. Or you can cut it. Then you take the paper off. Okay, now this one goes up here. So I'm going to try to line it up with this one. And well, you're kind of getting 50% off, but then when you use my code, you're getting another 10% off. And if you have access, you get another 10% off. So it's more like 60% off everything, almost everything. Okay, that piece is sticking out too far. Oh, that one's not even. Let's try it again. There. See, you can rip them off and redo it, and they're okay. Just be careful. Okay, now all we have to do is put this on the front of the card. There, and we made that card. And here's one in black. I thought it was nice to do them in different colors and not just Christmas colors. Which one do you guys like better? Say blue or black. Do you like the blue one or the black one? I wonder if you can see better over here. It's so backwards in the camera. You guys like the black better, okay. Some like blue. You like both. I thought black was, I've never seen a black like Christmas card or holiday card. And so I'm like, I just want to do black. All right, guys. So Thursday night, I think I'm going to work on the dream box with you guys live. And you can help me decide where things go. Like, see that basket right there? It has the Dilutions sprays in them. I haven't used those in so long. I want to play with those. And I thought, would they look prettier over here on shelves, like a rainbow order? Let me know, and we'll work on that Thursday. You can tell me Thursday night. Yeah, I had a Cricut order, came to over $1,200, and I only had to spend like $400. Original, it was like $1,200. This is the time, November, when they have a sale like this. This is when I stock up for the whole year. That's why I have so much of stuff. And it has already started coming in. I got a bunch of boxes at the front door. Oh, black is like a chalkboard, Lynn Loves Chalk Chat says. That's true. How much space do you actually save? It actually holds a lot. Like all my drawers, I have Alex drawers over here that I have like my washi tape. I had like 2 drawers of adhesive, no, 1 drawer of adhesive. I could no longer open the drawer. I had 3 drawers of embellishments. I couldn't open the drawer because things would get stuck. The drawers would always get stuck. Things fall behind them. I have drawers over there in my black and white cubes that I couldn't open anymore. I couldn't stuff any more in them. They were just so crowded. I had other cubes that were full max to the top. I couldn't do anything with anymore. It really is a lifesaver. It holds those doors, these doors. This is a door. So this is the front of the door. That folds and closes up into that. And then that door folds and closes up into this. And it only takes a 3x3 area. So it holds a lot. These are, I think these tubs here are like 13 by 13 inch. They're bigger than 12 by 12. And these little ones here, those go back 12 inches or more. I think the sale is until midnight tonight. Black Christmas card, did you just join? You said you'd love to see it? I actually have a video telling you all about the sale, and there's a giveaway in that video. You can go sign up for the giveaway for that video. There's a link in the description. You can go shopping at Cricut, and it's buy 3, get 3 free. You can mix and match. It's all materials and accessories except infusible ink. This is when I stock up on blades, stock up on mats, stock up on everything. You can buy 3 mat bundles and get 3 mat bundles free. You will have enough mats for 5 years. What is the value of the Christmas mystery box? The Disney digital mystery box, I think the value is $120. The green pen I used is not it will not emboss. This, I don't know. Oh, I was going to show you my pens. This is Sour Apple 1 point. It's a medium point marker. I don't know if they make this one anymore. Let me get you my pens. So there's pinks and purples, red, orange, and yellow, greens and blues, and black and silver. And you might ask, they've changed the thing of their pens. This one has a G on it, and it's in yellows. It's because it's a glitter gold pen. It's a gel glitter gold pen. 8 point. You can't see, it's too bright. Turn this away. Let me see if I can. There. Glitter gel, and it's black. I don't think they make them black anymore, but it's gold, so I have it in here with the golds. And now you guys can't see nothing. Hello. There we go. So here's all my Cricut pens. Well, this is one of each. I have extras. And the Dream Box comes with these little jars. They come with lids too, but I like them for my pens, so I put them in there. Oh, I gotta put the lid on my glue. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. And go check out May May. She just uploaded a video snow globe ornament DIY. Let me see if there's any last minute questions. When you free the green, did it draw on the mat? I don't think it did. I didn't notice it drawing on the mat. I use that mat for other things. No, I did it in this corner of the mat, and there's nothing there. Unless I hit it upside down. No, there's nothing on the mat at all. Okay. I think I got all your questions. Leave a comment below after the video if you have another question. I try to answer all the questions as soon as I can. Yeah, the pens work great in the jars. Will the pen holders that I made fit in the chipboard or fit in I think they would fit. But I have so many pens and my little chipboard things were full. I had to keep making more. And so I decided not to use the chipboard pen holders that I made. And I think it's just easier in these jars because they hold a lot more. It does draw first and then cut, yes. Thanks, Timber. All right, guys, I will see you Thursday night. If not sooner, maybe we'll do some Cricut tip videos. I haven't done those in a while. I want to do more. Bye, guys.